Why, look. Look at all that hot sun. All that hot sun. It is hot today, you guys. The weather is changing. And do you know it rained yesterday and last night? And the ground is so dry. So I'm hoping that my plants got what it needed. So I came out to see the work I have to do. Oh my God. Ah, here we go. Okay, I put this on to let the water come out. Oh, a little breeze. Yeah, the flowers are falling. I wonder if it's gonna rain again. Look at the sky. Wow. Maybe I'll leave this here. You never know. The weather might change. Let me put this back. I am going to put this back. I use this to keep the water from being up towards the foundation of the house. Oh my God, I saw a weed. It's right here. It's trying to grow a tree. I pull it out. Yeah, I pulled it out. And there's one right here. I pull it out. And it came from the seeds. See the seeds? They grow from the seeds. I don't know if my gardener gonna come this day. Yeah. Let me see, do I got any weeds? Who did this? Turn my frog around. Who been out here? An animal at nighttime? That's scary. It's my frog back. Okay. Maybe my dog was running over here. Who knows? I'm gonna get her. Oh, this is what I want to show, correction officer. Look at this one. This is the one I was wondering about. I didn't know what color it was gonna be. So it bloomed. Oh, there's a breeze out here. I like it. These right here is about to bloom now. You can tell because of the color right here. They're gonna bloom. Yeah, these right here, you got to really keep them cleaned out. If you don't, they're gonna multiply. They will take over everything. So what I do, I clean them out. I don't constantly let them live like they want to. Like I like this opening here. I make sure that they don't cover it up. Now watch this. What the world? Look at this. This is a weed. Look at that. Look where it's sitting at. Look at that. I took it out. Growing inside my plants. You have to watch out for the weeds. They will take over your property. So, this used to be a bird nest. They don't have their babies in there anymore. Because once you touch a bird nest, it's falling apart. My granddaughter made this for me for so many decades ago. So they're not going to use that birdhouse. But I'm going to leave it there because my granddaughter made it when she was in kindergarten, and she's 20 years old now. I had that birdhouse since my granddaughter was kindergarten, and now she's 20. I don't get rid of it. Oh, here's some weeds right here. Let me show you. I always check my property. Right here, there's a weed. I don't care. I catch them when they small like this. Because if you don't, they're going to get worse. They're going to get big like this one. So this is fine right here. Over here is fine. I use plastic underneath this stuff to control the weeds. I'm going to lay that there. Now this is my dog area. This is where I'm really concerned about because I worked so hard to clean around the flowers. And I did. That still look pretty good. Roses are starting to fall. I should go and cut them off. I can clip those red roses off if I want to, but that's work. And I'm not in the mood today. Yeah, everything looking pretty good. I picked up my dog poop already, so there's no dog poop out here. My roses are falling. Look at that. This tree is loaded. Yeah, it's loaded. And I plant them on the outside. And these rocks, I get them from raking the yard. Every time I rake, a rock comes up, and I throw it over here. And one day, I'm going to put plastic here underneath these rocks because the weeds do come through. See the grass? It's coming through. Yeah. I believe I sprayed before. I sprayed, but the rain keeps coming. So it looks pretty good from what I sprayed, even though the rain came. It watered the plants for me. That's a good thing. I'm happy about. Yes, I'm happy that they got watered. Only thing I don't like about this drainage, I don't want it to smother my grass. I don't like for it to smother my grass. But the sky look like it's gonna rain. Watch out come out. Watch out water. Look at all that water. What the world? Look at these seeds. Oh my God. That looks so nasty. This means they was on the top of my house. That means it came out the gutter, came from the gutter all the way down and out right there. That is so nasty. Oh my God. That is so nasty. That is so nasty. Ew. I gotta get that up. Oh, this is my last work I did, you guys. And it's still looking nice, see? It's still looking nice. It rained and everything. Look at that. See, I told you the rocks are real nice. They look like they had a little dust on it, like chalk dust. But when the water hits it, look, it gives you its color. I'm so glad. I didn't get a chance to sweep back there, and I'm not, because it's wet. But right now, I'm happy everybody got their water. I don't have to use my water. That's the good thing about rain. It keeps you from using your water. And see the plastic right here? This plastic, and I got plastic under here, so I don't have to, look, I'm walking on it. I'm walking on it. It doesn't even mess up. Yeah, this is pretty cool. And I like that. I really like that. Yeah. So that's one of my last design I did last week. And that's what I did. But this mess right here came off the top of my gutter. I'm going to have to get a broom and sweep that up. These are those seeds that wants to plant trees in your yard. They call them propellers. And they come off the neighbor's tree. I didn't get a chance to cut my bushes right here. I'm not going to until it's a dry day and a good day to trim them. They're going to get bigger if I don't be careful. If I don't get them right away, they will get bigger. See, they're growing out of shape. This one is okay, but this one is growing out of shape. Yard work is a job. It's a job. And I shaped this tree right here. And see, look, there's some weed grass coming in. Yeah, it's coming in right there. I have to kill it. If I don't, it'll overtake all of that right there. I trimmed that tree right there. You could tell I did. And I cleaned the dirt around the tree, around the flowers, because I don't want none of them flowers growing out into my grass. I want that plant to grow all the way down the side of this fence. I'm guiding it this direction. And there's paper. I gotta get this up. Yep. I cleaned all of this out right here. And that's why I was telling someone who wanted to know about the grass not against the fence. That's what I do. I keep my grass back from the fence. But right now, I'm guiding this plant to go all the way down. I think that's going to be real pretty. But check this out. Here's a weed right here. A weed that is not part of my plants. I recognize the weeds because I kill them. No plastic over in the front of my house. There was just a burning bush. That's my Japanese tree. Yeah. If I don't be careful, my bushes in the yard will be this big. That's too big. And I don't want them that big in the back. So this is how the front look with the big bushes. And that's my grass. Yeah. And that's my bush right here. These are all mine. I do them myself. I trim them, I clean underneath to keep the property in order. So I wanted to see how things look out here because I haven't came outside today. This is my first time coming out. That plant right there grew so big this year, and that's the same plant. That's a baby that I took from this plant. I pulled it up and I planted over there, and that's how it came. I always transplant my plants. I do not buy plants. No. Look, there's a weed. I'm not afraid to move it. This looks like one of them. Oops, I broke a baby. I take this stuff out. This glass came from my fireplace. This glass is very expensive, but I wanted to make a trail for my barrel. And I put the glass, it's for a fireplace. I put it like this to make it look like a river that's falling from the pot. I think that's cute. Yeah, I didn't mind doing it because I got enough inside the fireplace. Yeah, and I trimmed that bush right there also. I wanted it not to lean over on the grass area, so when my gardener comes, he won't have no problem cutting. This plant over here, they growed up on their own. They have beautiful flowers when they finally do bloom. Yeah. And this pot here and this flower here is the same. They're gonna be yellow. And I love my Japanese tree. Oh, I love that tree. It's beautiful. I bought it when it was a baby at the nursery. It was $49 and it was a tiny, tiny tree. Look how big it then grew. Now this is my problem here. I got to cut these things. If I tell my gardener, he wants more money and I don't want him to pay more because I'm already paying for cutting the back and front. Because I am not in the mood to be pushing a lawnmower. No, not pushing a lawnmower. So, outside looking pretty good. Ooh, somebody riding by with they ready. Some dude on a motorcycle, he jamming. There's a weed right here. See, when it rains, so these weeds, they take off. They actually take off when it rains. Oh my God. They don't be playing. They take off and they be actually, grow better than your plants. I have to spray all of this. I have to spray here. Here's one coming up right here. If I don't spray this, it gets real big. It looks small to you, but it gets big. I spray everything right here. I have to take the time out and spray every little spot. Because if I don't, you will not see these bricks. They will not be here if I don't spray these grass. This is the other area that I want to put plastic. I want to put plastic down right here. You see here? There's a weed coming up. There's some right here, right there. They're coming in fast. So today is not a day I'm gonna work out here. I'm not in the mood. I have to be in the mood. So I wonder, should I put that, I don't know if it's gonna rain. If you do, I'll just run out and get that bad boy and stick it back on there. That's what I'll do. But right now, I'm going back inside. I'm done. I just want to check that property and see how much work I got to do when the day finally calmed down for me to come out here. I like coming at 6 in the morning because this time of day is a bad day for me. I don't work in the yard this time of day. Oh yeah, let me check out my other flower. This is the flower where the bumblebees stay at the most over here. I don't use